should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
Like, you know what? I'm keeping this now.
Oh.
I'll sell it.
Oh.
You said never let me go.
Hi.
Hi,
Your name?
Caitlin.
Alyssa.
Okay. All right. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
What?
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
It's expensive.
Okay.
I agree. I don't know. Those things are thousands of dollars. So if
Exactly.
the person could get some money back, or give it to someone else.
Wait a minute.
Whoa. Give it to someone else?
Well, yeah. If they're gonna, I mean, I personally wouldn't like. It's just a ring.
Most of the engagement rings are very expensive. Very expensive. So if it didn't work out between you guys, I thought you just have to just return it to that person so that he can either sell it and gain back his money. Do you agree?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like cheap, then like maybe give it back for sentimental purposes. I don't know. I don't know. If it's like a ring pop, like just burn that shit. Hell no. With all the memories of your relationship, but.
Okay. Your name?
Taylor.
Taylor, okay. So Taylor, my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
Personally, no. No, I'm
Why?
not gonna. I'm gonna pawn it because, period. If we broke up, that means that was your L. So you need to take the whole L, as in me taking that engagement ring to pay for your mistake. So that's what I'm about to do. I don't know about nobody else, but that's all I can speak on. So no, I won't be giving it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Personally, yeah. Or like how to move on. But yeah, that's my final answer. I'm gonna take that, and you're gonna take your L, because now you gotta go find somebody else that's gonna deal with your bullshit.
What's wrong?
And hopefully they don't pawn your shit next. See, and I'm teaching a good lesson.
Okay.
Don't give nobody no engagement ring unless you plan on being with them permanently, because then your shit gonna get pawned.
I agree with that one.
Right.
All right, your IG so they can follow you.
Tay with the curls, per.
Your name?
Michelle.
Michelle.
Lorena.
Okay.
Leslie.
Leslie, okay. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
I will. Yeah, I will.
Why?
Because it was a gift. It represents something.
Exactly.
I think it's a difficult question, but I think I won't. Because I think that represents something that it's now in your past. So I don't want to know anything about it. So no anymore. So I will give him.
Same answer and same answer.
We all know that this engagement ring, most of them are very expensive, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's either you take him back to him so that he can sell it and gain back his money or whatever. Yeah. So you guys, I think you guys are making a great point here. Yeah, exactly. Your IG so they can follow you.
It's E. Mitch Cuevas.
And it's Lorena Montiel.
You're Leslie. You are Leslie with 4 E's.
Hi.
Hi,
Your name?
Melissa.
Melissa, okay. So Melissa, my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
I mean, I think it depends on the breakup.
Okay.
If it's your decision to end the engagement.
Her decision, right?
Yeah, if it's her decision, I think she should return the ring.
You so smart.
But if a fiance, if he cheats on her or there's something dramatic, then I think you should pawn that ring and take the money.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Why did you say that?
Because I feel like if it's a betrayal, so then you've got to get even somehow, no?
Okay.
That's my...
We all know that engagement rings, most of them are very expensive, right?
Yeah.
So do you think she still has to sell it and keep the money?
Yeah, why not?
Whoa, that's hardcore. That's hardcore.
The right thing to do is probably return the ring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's the right thing to do, but in the moment. Would you return it? Engagement ring?
Of course you have to.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a symbolic promise, right?
Yeah.
For him getting married to you. So since it didn't work out between you guys, there is no need of keeping it. That's how, there is no need of keeping it. You just have to either return it back so that he can either sell it and then gain his money back.
What if you're married and you get divorced? Do you think if you get divorced, you should give the ring back or you keep it?
So with marriage, I think you have to keep it. Because marriage is different from relationship, right? So there is no need of returning it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're already committed. So if
Exactly.
it doesn't work out, then...
Exactly. Your name?
Vivian.
Vivian.
Mercy.
Okay. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
It depends on the situation, definitely. If they fucked with you, I'm definitely taking that. But
I will never return it. Yeah, because he already gave it to me, so it's mine.
even if it was his grandmother's or like his great aunt's, like wedding ring, a family ring even.
Come look at this.
It's kind of a symbolic promise to marry you, right? So since it didn't work out between you guys, I don't see the need of keeping it. And we all know that most of the engagement rings are very expensive. Very, very expensive. Just take it back to that person so that he can either sell it and get back his money. What do you think?
It depends. If it's a 10,000 ring, oh my God, it still depends. If it's his great aunt that was like up her booty and she was running from the war, and it's important, you know, that's like respect. You sort of have to if you want to be like a good person.
Okay. You're still gonna keep
Well.
You're still gonna keep it, right?
Well, now that you say that, like it was too much money. I was like, hey, you want the ring? So let's sell it. Like, you're gonna like give me half, and you can have half of it. Because
You still want the fucking money?
well, but
You're compromising for half the money though.
well, even like you said, like in the family, like it was like your grand aunt or whatever. I was like, yes, sure, give it. Here you
After
go.
I said it, though.
Money, right?
It's just morally right. If you know, if it's their family, if it hits 20K though, it's definitely mine.
Oh, hell no.
Your name?
Gavin.
Asia.
Clara.
All right. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
Probably not.
Why?
I mean, it just depends how expensive it is, and I think whatever you buy is probably yours to keep forever, no matter what it is.
Oh, okay.
I think I would keep it.
Why?
Just if they did me wrong, I would keep it. It depends if I felt bad about breaking up or not.
Oh, okay.
If they cheated on you and it was the person that gave you the ring, you should definitely keep it
We're gonna do a deep dive on our
and sell it. But I don't know. Otherwise, if it ends like sort of amicably, then I feel like you could keep it. But otherwise, I'd probably give it back.
Most of the engagement rings are very expensive.
Yeah.
Very, very expensive. So I think you just have to take it back to the person so that he can either sell it and then get his money back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends, like I said. I'd be down to give it
It
back.
still depends, right?
If it was you, I'd probably give it back.
Oh,
but
okay.
if he cheated on me,
Straight to the bank.
Yeah, IG so they can follow you guys.
Gilf Gavin.
Okay.
yeah. Asia.segura.
There we go.
Clara.b.ar.
Your name?
Maddie.
Catherine.
Okay.
Grace.
Grace, okay. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
I think it totally depends on the context, on the vibe between the people.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Oh, okay. How about you?
I think you should return it to the person who gave it.
Why?
I think it's just like maybe morally the right thing in my mind.
I think if there is still love there, then return it. If that person seriously betrayed you, I think it's okay to sell it and use that money for yourself. And unless there is like a lot of love there, and then it feels good to give it back.
Your name?
I'm Zach.
Marguerite.
Margaret, okay. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
Emotionally,
Okay.
yes. I'm gonna say yes, but we were also saying we don't think it's owed. Like you shouldn't have to do it. But I think I would want to have like I wouldn't want to hold it around with me all the time.
Okay, so would you?
Yes.
Okay. How about you?
I also don't think it's owed, right? Like if they gave it to you, they gave it to you. They made that decision in the moment, so then you get to decide what you do with it. However, I was saying before, I think that, you know, if you're thinking about like the person's financial situation, if it would benefit them to have that ring back to be able to do something else with the money, then that could be part of the calculation about whether to give it back or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
since it didn't work out between you guys, I don't see the need of keeping it. Just take it back to that, because we all know that most of the engagement rings are very expensive. So I feel like just take it back to the person so that he can either sell it and gain back his money. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know if you have to give it back.
Help! Police! Help!
To the person. Because if someone gave it to you, and a promise of their love to you, if the person who gave it to me broke up with me, I don't think I should have to give it back.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I think you might want it back, but that still doesn't mean you're owed it back. No. Is what I think. So I think it's good. It would be different in every situation, depending on, you know, the relationship, who broke up with who, what's going on financially. I think every situation is different. So I don't think there's one hard and fast answer.
Right, your IG so they can follow you guys.
At ZFIKE.
Your name?
Sarah.
Carlotta.
Carlotta, okay. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
Hell no!
I think it really depends on the breakup, because if the person's a dick
We're gonna do a deep dive on our guest
and it all goes badly, then I'm like, you know what? Maybe it was coming for them, maybe you should keep it.
Okay.
But if it ended mutually and whatever, definitely give it back. Depends on the person, I think.
Okay. What do you think?
I was thinking definitely return it, but I think you're right. If that person was like, if like they had cheated on you and be like, you know what, I'm keeping this now. I'll sell it. And get the money.
Get the money.
Yeah.
That's a hardcore.
If it was just like, yeah, like a sad breakup, like, okay, I'll return it. But if that guy's cheating on me and I find out like weeks before our marriage, I'm like, man, this is mine.
There's no point keeping it. If it ended badly or if it ended well, you don't want to keep it. It was like a symbol of what you had together.
Exactly.
So either way, it needs to go. But the means of it going, I just think,
But she's selling it. She said she's selling it.
Well, yeah, if he's cheated on you, I'm like, hey, that's his.
That's her choice, right?
I'm like, he fucked up.
And now I'm taking all this money. I'll get a trip with a new boyfriend of mine.
So your IG so they can follow you guys.
Just Sarah Hassett with one H.
Carlotta.rm.
Your name?
Jay.
Jay, okay.
Melissa.
Matt, okay. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
She's whooping his ass good.
What do you guys think?
Oh man,
I know.
I don't know. I think it depends on the relationship.
Okay.
You know, like it depends on like how it went down. Like it could be a memento, or it could be like something to fund your next apartment, right? Because you gotta move out. I mean, I think it's all like, it depends on the relationship.
Would you?
I mean, if it was real sour, I would probably like here, take this shit.
Oh, okay.
I don't want everything to do with you.
Okay.
Sorry, Matt, I'm not talking to you. You look at my-
I think it depends too. I think it's situational, right? So like, I don't know. Maybe I feel like if it's like a heartfelt gift and there was sentiment to it, and if I know you're not hard up for a ring, you don't really need that ring money, I'm gonna keep the ring. If it's like your grandmother's ring,
You smart.
she had passed, it's part of the fam, that's kind of ratchet to then be like, well, it's my ring now. I don't think there's a solid yes or no, like right or wrong to that question.
Okay.
I think if it's a family heirloom, you got to give it back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I agree.
Like, if you got it knowing that it was an heirloom, you've got to do the right thing and give it back.
I agree. Yeah, because personally, I feel like engagement ring is kind of a symbolic promise to marry you, right? So since it didn't work out between you guys, I thought you just have to take it back to the, because we all know that most of the engagement rings are very expensive, very, very expensive. So I feel like just take it back to the person so that he can either sell it and gain his money back. Do you agree with me?
I don't know. I feel like if you made an investment, right, to put this money forth, then that's the commitment, right, that you made? Like, not just for the person, the commitment in spending the money?
I wouldn't ask for it back.
Exactly.
Like, I wouldn't ask for it back, but if it was offered back, I'd take it back. Right? If
Your name?
Adriana. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So my question is, should you return an engagement ring after a breakup?
Yes.
Why?
Because I mean they bought it for you. It's just like why keep something that like isn't a part of you anymore? Yeah, baby. You know? I don't know.
Okay.
It's just something different. I don't know.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, no, I think you shouldn't keep it. Because, like, it stands for, like, the engagement. So, like, you're not engaged anymore. Why would you keep something that stands for the engagement? That's just, I don't think you should keep it.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes really sense.
I mean, since it didn't work out between you guys, I don't see the need of keeping it. Just take it back to him because we all know that most of the rings are very expensive. Very expensive. So just take it back so that he can either sell it and get his money back.
Exactly.
You happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Give the money back.
Exactly.
Like,
give the money back. Give the money back.
If they're bonus, don't take the money.
Okay, bye.